when you go to court and you standing on the outside of the, they always tell you, come on, right on up, step up, right? Disclaimer.
They chopping you up real bad.
If you look at the warrant, what you want to do?
Man, they chopping you up real bad, like real bad. I wanna. Does anybody have any more questions for the chief? You there, chief?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay. Now you going in on it, and like I say, you giving the free gems away, but they blocking it. Like I say, every time you start getting like deep into something, they start chopping you up real bad. But I appreciate your time. I ain't trying to waste your time at all, man. I appreciate your time, and most definitely, I'm gonna catch you on one of the a little stronger platforms. This is the first one, man. My apologies to everybody, because like we got to give Rod his flowers right here, right, doing this and giving out good information. Like he said, certain minerals are helping these women. What you got to say about the matriarch right now, OG? Like if you had a message to, like, we always talk about the chiefs and everything else, what message do we have to matriarchs right now? Because they're the main ones being attacked right now.
All I can tell you is Rod working on it. I'm trying to get y'all back where y'all supposed to be on the land. The women on the land, the men protected. If we don't understand that, we still lost in the toss.
Man, my homie, Women Make Heaven, he's working on free affordable, well, not affordable living, but free living off magnetic energy. That's not a new thing. That's something that's always been around. So the more of us get into the stone technology and everything else, like I said, we're not here for the entertainment aspect. We're here to actually show you about investments, energy, electromagnetic frequency protection, etc., and all this is out there. So it's like, start studying these stones, the shungite, these tektites, what they do. You got anything else from Chief?
Yeah, right. look in the copper farming while we talk about these metals.
Copper farming?
Yeah, because they use copper rods to enhance the frequency in the earth to give off better crops.
I see.
So if y'all got a family garden or something, y'all might want to look into adding copper. You know how you stake your tomatoes? Stake them with copper rods. Just so you can get that copper, because it's really drawn from the electromagnetic field of the earth to feed etheric energy into the plant, which makes it more convertible in the human biology. Right. So it's the energy, the plasma being focused into the soil that's allowing the produce to produce much more abundantly. You know, we've been doing all kind of farming for thousands of years. That's where you get your Three Sisters method from. Right. So the Three Sisters is commonly corn, beans, and I think it's one more. Corn, beans, but it's like a symbiotic relationship.
Corn, beans, potatoes, right?
I don't know if it's potatoes, but it's another vegetable. Right. So it might be, but the beans traveled up the corn stalk. Right. So when you picking corn, you picking beans.
At the same time.
Yeah. Remember, before they had slavery over here, we was already planting cotton and picking cotton on our own farms. But when they started forcing us to amp up production for industrialization is when it became excessively labor intensive, because now that we got quotas to meet when we never had a quota. Right. We used to know how to pick the cotton the best way possible. But now we have to increase the speed, and it's ruining the hands of the cotton picker. Right. So a lot of the history is being told, but it's being told with a reverse twist to it, an alternate spin, in order to confuse you about what was taking place. But if you look up, we was making denim when they got here. Denim came from the tribes. Denim made out of cotton. Right? Yeah. And we gave cotton to Egypt. We gave cotton to Egypt. That's where you get your Egyptian cotton sheets from. The Egyptian cotton came from over here. This is where cotton originated from.
No, I say it all the time. Like, if we just have the South, if we just control the South, we pretty much control the whole world because it's like all the energy is still projected off the South. The guy that said, "Hey, Rod," they heard of that squash. Kevin said, "Do you have your own YouTube channel?"
No, I don't have my own YouTube channel. When I go live on my own, it's gonna be on my Instagram, the SikApe, or it's gonna be on my Facebook, Rod Hayes.
And like I said, you catching him live right now. He got his Cash App up. I'm gonna get his Cash App back up again. You support Chief, man. Send him $5. Send him something, man. Because he be giving us a lot of free information, free gems. So also, we were talking about the planning and everything else. We need to start talking about getting into gardening. Just simple stuff like simple stuff that you have in your kitchen. You can throw into the garden and it grows rapidly. Green onions grow fast. Potatoes grow fast. Okra grows fast. A lot of different things we need to be paying attention to, especially when we're at the brink of a whole lot of different war. And the universe gonna do what the universe gonna do, and they're gonna protect who they're gonna protect. But like I said, pay attention. Yellowstone, proper preparation prevents poor performance. Pay attention to everything. We're at war with everybody right now. Everybody fighting for attention as indigenous Americans. Everybody fighting for attention and fighting for our, you know what I'm saying, for all sorts of different things. They fighting for our energy. So yeah, man, I most definitely want to start doing more videos about crystal technology, talking about free energy. I got another brother that I'm bringing on probably tomorrow, speaking on it. But yeah, right. And then, like I say, the matriarch, like you said, hold on, love and light, Arisha, most gratitude for the. I just can't read it right now. Peace, Miss Wendy Blue, thank you. But yeah, man, other than that, OG, you got any other message you want to put out there? Like I said, it was so much going on, and then we were catching so much technical difficulty. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a lot we want to put out there, but I appreciate your time anyway. But anything else you got to say to the tribe?
Last thing is this. Remember I told y'all, when it's over, I'm going to just disappear for about 6 months. That's because I want to spend some time with my family, and I don't want to be doing no social media. I don't want to be doing nothing on social media, right? So I'm not gonna be on here. It's like I told them. They were saying, "What Larry gonna do when he get out?" I said, "Go spend time with his family." I ain't gonna hear from Larry until it's time for him to give a public address.
I see.
In the meantime, wherever Larry be at, he gonna be wherever his family at.
No, OG, that's why I had to get you on here, man. One, because this is a library. This is a library. Sometimes it don't always be. I ain't had time to try to do the theatrics and all the other stuff. But just having you on there speaking about some real stuff that we can actually utilize in our life. You gave him about the copper. You gave it to him about the cast iron skillets. That could change your life. That can help you with fibroid tumors. That can help you with all these different things that's attacking our women. We ain't worried about everybody. We worry about our women. All the gender wars and shit that they out there promoting, like bro said, this is a lot of stuff that people are studying you and putting stuff out there in order to start gender wars, in order to start culture wars and everything else. So right now, the biggest thing we need to be doing is find your tribe, finding your and linking up and being like finding your purpose in this universe. Like start gardening. I don't care what it is. Throw some watermelon seeds outside. Throw some pumpkin seeds outside. Learn what you got going on. Sometimes you got to take time for yourself. Yeah, for real, OG, man. We appreciate you. They said sometimes you got to take time for yourself with your family. And like I say, that goes back to this whole 3D reality thing. You got people getting downloads from the ethers, still having to deal with this 3D reality. Still got to pay lights. Still got to do all these other things. That's why I really be trying to support all these esoteric entrepreneurs, the tarot readers, the readers, the healers, the Ashe Network, all these different people. Like even Karu. Shout out to him for putting out good information, sound information. I don't care what nobody's doing it for, as long as the information getting out there and it's waking our people up and it's unifying who's going to unify. Because at the end of the day, we got type shit. You know what I'm saying? I say thank you for that, God. We say OG. Oh, somebody said they started looking. Oh, somebody tried to look for your Cash App. Say it one more time for him.
My Cash App is $, capital SIK, capital APE.
Vicky, can you put it in the comment section for me, please? Real quick for him. If you're still there, Vicky, can you put that in the comment section?
There's $, capital SIK, capital APE.
Capital A.
My PayPal was, I had to end up because Cash App was blocking me. So a lot of people was trying to get me to get PayPal before I end up having to open a PayPal account. So my PayPal account is at SikApe01. It's Rod Hayes at SikApe01. That's my PayPal.
Appreciation for the love. If there is there a science behind wearing feathers? Yeah, yeah, most definitely. Every time, everything is science, especially when you're at the Research Stone with every stone, every feather, every herb, all that. You know what I'm saying? So mine, I'm not gonna put it out there for what it is. OG, no, but mine's respect that I'm talking to a big chief, Rod Hayes. This Chief Pontiac. I'm Chief Sky Serpent. So, like I said, it ain't always for the entertainment. We can't put on the different masks. We can only be ourselves, and if this is the place to be ourselves, is to connect to like-minded individuals. So each feather represents something. Each cut represents something. These are I can't really say too much on this on platforms. You know how they go. Not against what your question, but more so against whatever they got to say about certain feathers or whatnot. But yes, most definitely. Chief Sky Serpent, look it up. Red Tails, Florida. Yeah, Chief, man. Anybody else? Or did you want to speak on that, Chief? Specific about wearing feathers in your hair?
You know, the feathers is the representation of your auric field. When you see the picture of Jesus Christ with the halo around his head, over here we don't have a halo. We have the war bonnet, right? It's the same symbolism. Yeah, it's the same symbolism.
Your other phone is you cut the other phone off?
Yeah.
Now what you were saying?
So the war bonnet around the head is the same as the aura or the halo around the head. When you have what's called the dragon tail feathers, that's when the feathers run all the way down your back, down to the ground. That's your auric field. Yeah. That's a nice piece right there, Stone.
Which one? This one?
That big dragon.
Oh, this is all right. So this is 200 years old. This is over 250 years old. That's from China. But the cool thing about this one, this is from Florida. That's the Kissimmee. That's when the Seminoles with the Temuqua had that song, that country song called the Kissimmee River Serpent or the Kissimmee River. I gotta remember that it was an old song they used to sing. It was a Cherokee song, and they were talking about the dragon of the Kissimmee River. That's the history, how long we've been doing. And if you look at this, they say Seminoles, but I know they just saying that it could have been any tribe of people. But the tribe that was down there, I want to say the Yamasee, whatever, they had afros. So they carved this there. And that one is a piece of American history, that dragon. You see what I'm saying? The whole Florida. Okay. So each one
the afro means the same thing as the war bonnet. It's the halo.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And then also we all fall under the all of us, no matter what. If we're gonna be serious, 11-11, I say, if we're gonna be serious about this, all of us fall up under the matriarch. We say, so we fall up under the matriarch, we all fall under the feather of Mayat. And the feather Mayat, or even when Anubis say he's gonna judge your heart to see if your heart is heavier than the feather.
It's lighter than the feather, yeah.
Feather. So all those different things, if you rocking the feathers, you're trying to live by that feather. I'm trying to live by Mayat. And of course, ain't nobody living by Mayat, but if you look at those 42 laws of Mayat and try to live to those codes, you see what I'm saying? I'm a master student. Every day we try, you know what I'm saying? So for me, like I said, I can't speak too much of what kind of feathers these are, but yeah, everything has a purpose. And it's not even just American. Like they be trying to divide everybody, but in every culture, the feathers there. In every culture, we had the turquoise. In every culture, we rocking these stones, these meteorites, these tektites. King Tut had this Libyan desert glass on his chest plate with lapis lazuli all around it. Magnets. This is how they're moving these big statues, and we're acting like they move this with manual labor. No, they're using magnetic stones, black basalt, all these different things. So I'm just one of the master students that I want to start the conversation, because somebody else might put in the comments, no, man, you got to realize this stone right here, if you add to this stone, it produces energy. It produces or it conducts energy or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's all we do. We keep learning from each one, teach one. I appreciate your time. That's why I had to catch a couple with you, OG, because I know when you set it down, you're gonna be down for them, man. But man, we appreciate you, man. Keep pushing up for the matriarch, because once they wake up, it's game over. You see what I'm saying? So yeah. But like that's a whole conversation for another time. They say thanks for the info on the further. Anything else, Chief?
Yeah, hold on 1 second. I'm trying to find this. I'm gonna be doing a master tarot class with got the GDD tarot.
Say it one more time, Chief.
So I said I'm gonna be doing a master tarot class, right? The gonna be got the drop GDD tarot on YouTube. So me and her trying to get it all ironed out when we gonna do it, but that might be the last one I do for a while. I don't know yet.
I gotta catch you one more. I gotta catch you 1 or 2 more, man. Because like I said, we be packed with information, and we were breaking up a lot today. But I gotta catch you 1 or 2 more and put it in the archive.
Oh yeah, that's that energy though, that frequency. Once you start, yeah, then me and you together, that's just too much energy. You showed us a dragon from China, and then you showed us a dragon from Florida. Right? They're almost similar in design. That's the Nagas. Those were the old Atlantean gods. Right? The return of the ancient ones. Yep. Dragon mean master. Right. And it's making reference to spitting fire, or as they say in modern times, spitting game.
Yeah, 5% type shit.
Yeah. So like Farrakhan can give you a 9-hour speech and you won't even be tired. He be sitting up there just talking, right? But that's called a dragon. In Egypt, it was called the master of the Husia, authoritative utterance with exceptional insight. It's not a whole lot of speakers that you can listen to longer than a couple of hours. That's
a talent within itself.
He can hold your attention for 4-5 hours. That's a dragon. He's spitting flames.
Bobby Hemmett energy. Energy. Yeah. No, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, OG. When I first got into it, like that, the thing about me, and I'll make this quick. When I was young, I was always into like glass snakes. I'm a country boy from Florida. You know what I'm saying? We see the glass snakes run up in the road, turtles, all this, not knowing what we into. Whole time, these are totem spirit guides, spirit animals. So the serpent, even the turtle, all these things, like you said, go back to our reptilian mind, but it also goes into when they become their master self, or like this ain't even my final form. When they get to their master self, they become the dragon. The snake becomes the dragon. The crocodile becomes Sobek. Sobek is one of the dragon gods. But I've seen, like when they say it represents master, it also represents dragon too. Because like I've seen dragons before in real time. I know that sounds crazy, but I've seen dragons in real time. They say they manifest respect to the Monte, respect to the Monte, respect to the Monte. They manifest themselves, and it's like when they say you got to chase the dragon now, it's like you might see it one time, you might not never see it again.
Well, look, the word. What do the word dragon literally mean, though?
Teach me.
I mean, terrible lizard. Right? So, if it means terrible lizard, an alligator is a dragon. A Komodo dragon is a dragon. A monitor lizard is a dragon. Right? They even got lizards in South America that literally spit fire. That it's not, it's liquid fire, but it's still fire. It's gonna burn your ass up when he spit on you. It ain't gonna burn your whole body, but wherever it land at, you getting burned there. You gonna have some nice little burns.
Man, look, that whole energy. People, going back to when we first started, because I know we didn't tap all the way into it about the DNA, because like I said, I'm still learning myself. But when you talk about the DNA bloodlines and the RH negative and the other ones, the RH positive, I guess if you want to call them, and you're talking about the bloodlines of Hanuman, the other bloodline would be that dragon bloodline, that Naga bloodline. And back in the day, or the Nomo, or the Nomo bloodline. And back in the day, now we look at it like, oh my God, reptilians. But the whole time, that's one of them things that they did, that they've always done to us. They made us say it ourselves, type stuff. You are the dragon, I'm the dragon. Just like Oshun, Oya is a dragon, Shango is a dragon, Dambala is a dragon, Rainbow Serpent is a dragon. All these different places, you know what I'm saying? So to get to the top of it, but yeah, man, appreciate it, OG, man. Yo, anything else you want to plug anybody before you go? Again, big shout out to the Quetzalcoatl. Yeah, he knows something. The bluebird, this answer right too. Quetzalcoatl. I'm the avatar. I'm the avatar Quetzalcoatl. Yeah, most definitely. Quetzalcoatl, or OG is the avatar of Thoth, which is still Quetzalcoatl. Thank you for sharing the vibe with us. Okay. No, man, appreciate it, man. Next time we'll be a little bit more organized. And what you say, Chief?
I said, yeah, Quetzalcoatl, right? What's the other one? Teotihuacan. They're all of that's the same person, different time frames.
Very cool. That's why I'm gonna be honest with you. That's why I wanted to have a conversation with Bull. What's his name? Say his name again. Camirio. Because he's giving some. He's down there. I think his name's Camirio. I might be saying his name wrong. No disrespect. But the one we were talking about earlier, doing the live with, I know if I get y'all on there, that's going crazy. That's gonna go crazy. And he's giving like all of it is pieces to a